Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I'm sorry I haven't been here for a while. I've been doing a lot of work on my house, which has been eating up my time, in addition to my regular work schedule, which includes overtime. So I apologize for that. But hopefully I will be back to normal production very soon. But in light of all of the issues that are going on with this country and with the world, whether it be political or economic, I think it's very important to step in here and say that this whole ISIS business, okay, which has caused the populace apparently through polls to be swayed by the idea of going into Syria. Now, I don't need to remind anybody that it was the people that stopped the president and the administration from moving into Syria last year when there was concerted effort in the international community to do something about the supposed slaughter that was happening there under Assad. And now that we have this new terrorist group, which is not new at all, which is a direct descendant of Al-Qaeda, which is completely funded, controlled, and run by us and our supposed allies, including Saudi fucking Arabia, this is a total sham. But of course, because of the very erratic nature of what was going on in Syria in the past, and the idea that there are these 20 or 30 different groups of jihadists, extremists, Muslim fanatics, and this sort of thing, and terrorists all running in Syria, and then all of a sudden we've had this one group emerge, which supposedly is this group of giant fucking supermen who can do any fucking thing in the world. No one can stand up against them. They'll crush all opposition, etc., etc., etc. Now, everybody gets up in arms, so now, of course, we have to do something about ISIS, because we are the official policemen of the entire motherfucking world. And anytime there's a terrorism threat or anything like that, we want to jump on board, because, after all, we created most of them. And the ones that we didn't create were created by either Israel or the UK. And I'm sure some other countries in there as well. But we have a very long history of doing this sort of thing. So, you know. At some point, we create these things just simply to have enemies down the road, so that we can continue rolling with the military-industrial complex that controls this motherfucking country, along with corporations and big fucking money. And that's the only fucking things that matter around here anymore. So, I'm going to limit my comments on that and tell you that just because ISIS, which may or may not exist as an actual entity in and of itself, I mean, what the fuck do we really know? One thing I can tell you for absolutely fucking certain is that we cannot trust any news media at all, and that includes all alternative media, and me. I might be a figment of your motherfucking imagination, or a computer program. Who the fuck knows? I might be not even anything. This might be a completely fabricated video. So you have to do your own research. You have to go with your gut, and you have to go with what you think is right and correct. Now, to my point. We were against going into Syria before as a people. We stopped this intervention. We stopped the destruction from happening in Syria before. But now, apparently, the people of this country have changed their minds. And then why is this? It's because ISIS has been hyped as this giant, all-encompassing, rolling, death and destruction fucking machine. And the fact that they are beheading people, which is a terrible, horrid, grotesque tragedy, if in fact it's true, and these people are actually being beheaded. But I ask you people, is there any difference when at the end of the day you're dead? If they're going into a town and they're killing people with guns, knives, bombs, fire, whatever, is it any different from decapitating them? It might seem more barbaric, but in the end, the same result is obtained. So do not buy into this propaganda. ISIS may not even exist, and the number of people that are supposedly involved in it may be a complete fabrication. There is no reason for us to go into Syria. Do not be fooled by this. If we are not teaming up with Assad, We are teaming up with other terrorists. And that only guarantees that we're going to have to fight those terrorists at some point in the future if you want to continue this same fucking line. And I say it's about goddamn time we decide to get the fuck out of these goddamn countries and quit doing the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Do not be ruled by your emotions. Be ruled by logic and reason. A guy beheaded is the same as a guy shot to death. Do not buy the propaganda about these ISIS people and how they're so powerful and they're coming into the country. They're flooding here. They're going to have massive terrorist attacks in this country. It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. As you all well know, any of the terrorist events that have happened in this country, including 9/11, but especially after 9/11, have all been masterminded by our wonderful FBI. Through dupes and patsies. And if you're going to see anything else happen in the future, it's probably going to be of the same ilk. So I urge any of you who have changed your mind on this Syrian debacle to please rethink your position and oppose it again. We do not need to be embroiled anywhere again. So look forward to more videos, look forward to more regularity here, and I think I'm going to try to do a live show every Sunday. So do not forget, check out my blog, tenebrity-thestenchoftruth.blogspot.com. I just posted a relatively new article up there on Dyatlov Pass and some other paranormal phenomenon. Also my website, thestenchoftruth.com. And stay with me here, folks. I'll be back better than ever. Thank you. Good day.